Hello, my name is Danielle O'Leary, and I'm the proud principal of Harbor Ridge Middle School. Today, I'm just going to do a quick recap of our school improvement plan for the 25-26 school year. Here's a quick overview snapshot of our goals. You can see on the left there, we have our Harbor Ridge, our SBA data from last spring with our goals for this spring. We are hoping for a 6% increase in both our ELA and our math scores, so 72.9% and 61.3% for math. For attendance, which is our third goal, we want to focus on the students with regular attendance, and we hope to see a 5% increase on some of the things that we're doing as an attendance team. Here's a breakdown of our ELA goal. One thing that we started this year at Harbor Ridge is we adopted iExcel. iExcel is a tool it's really an individualized learning platform tool, which provides lessons, skill focus, as well as assessments on areas of growth for students. And so with students taking the iReady this fall, that data got uploaded into iExcel. And during prime time class, students are working through these assessments and different lessons to provide support for areas of growth. We continue to focus on vocabulary. This is one area that we continue to struggle with across departments. And our ELA team is working through the Greek and Latin roots. When we know those words and those roots, it really helps support decoding some of the more complicated vocabulary. We are adopting a new curriculum this year for it's called Amplify. Our staff has gone to trainings, have been working through the first couple months with it. We're seeing a lot of success. There's a digital tool as well as a book tool, and provides students a chance to differentiate based on their learning style. We have co-taught classes in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, which is a special education staff member with a general education staff member with students with IEPs, students with not IEPs, all working together, really working through that Amplify curriculum, but also getting the supports as necessary to match their IEP goals. Lastly, we're looking at the iReady data that you can see from there. We have some growth, looking at that stretch growth goals, really wanting to increase the green that we're seeing on that grid and making sure that we're utilizing our resources here in our prime time as well as our instructional classes. For our math goals, again, our iExcel has been a great tool. This also is for math as well as other subjects. So students' iReady scores fed right into the iExcel platform. And students about 3 times a week are working through the areas of growth that they need to work on. We have co-taught classes in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade math, as I mentioned before. We also added in a foundations class, which is an additional math class for our students who might be behind grade level in math. And so this is a smaller class environment, and it's not providing additional work, but really focusing on those skills and getting students caught up to grade level so they can be successful across in their current math class and hopefully exiting out before high school. We are also engaging in a new math curriculum adoption. Our staff is very excited about that. We're looking for materials that are digital, easy to use, really speak to the SBA goals, and also finds that instructional gap for our students with special needs. Lastly, looking at that iReady, as you said, and really increasing the green. And we have a lot of hope that our students are going to do that this year, especially with just an awesome staff that we have and that are not afraid to look at data. So we've been looking at this as a building leadership team across the board. And lastly, attendance. We hope to see a 5% increase. Remember, students with regular attendance really measures this percentage of students who attend school regularly, which is defined as missing no more than 2 days of school per month. So this is regardless if the students are absent for excused or unexcused reasons. Our district has been really focusing on attendance this past year. We've been able to form an attendance team, and we are looking through our attendance data, which students are getting attendance letters that are really going on that truancy track, and dividing and conquering to provide support because there's a reason why they're missing school, and we want to figure out that reason and provide supports. Our SOAR matrix, which is our MTS matrix, the A actually in the SOAR stands for attendance. We adopted PBIS this year, and so we are rewarding students for attending class, being here, participating, and we're really seeing a lot of growth in that and excitement around some of those rewards and just giving that positive feedback. And then lastly, working as staff and student leadership to make sure this space is a positive place. We have options for kids, both in sports and clubs, performing arts. We know that when students want to be at school and there's something here for them, their attendance increases. So that's it. That's the recap. We look forward to an awesome year and we look forward to growth this spring.